Hi, am I audible? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Am I audible? Am I live? Mm, I'm live. You can see me? You can see me? Can you hear me? See me? Hear me? You can hear me. You can see me. Yay! Awesome. Awesome. Hey, so I did send that app evolving level, the mail ID with which you had registered for the courses. You must have got access to that. Have you got access to that? Did you get access? Did you get a time to go through that evolving level? Congrats. Thank you, Anjum. Thank you. Thank you. I am so excited. Oh, that's amazing. We're going to have so many more things coming through. Yeah, you're going through with Daya. Very good. Yasha says she's got access. I'm so happy. I'm really happy. Do you find it so easy to scroll? I mean, I'm loving it, and I want some few changes which will come in by tomorrow. It should be done. Didn't get access. Anjum didn't get access. It shows unavailable. So it's the access is given to parents in India at the moment. Give me 10 days, 5, 10 days. It will be released worldwide. Okay. Yeah. And the ones who've not got access, email info@autisminsights.com. I'll check it. If you've done autism intervention with me, if you've done primitive reflex integration with me, you would get it. Yes, ma'am, saw the video and fill the journal. Yeah. Did anyone get to hear the daily insight? I mean, I'm trying to learn. Oh, what did I learn today? Let me put it down. Oh, what did I learn today? Let me put it down. Do you think it's going to help you, the daily insights? Was that helpful? The prescriptive therapy and the responsive therapy, was that helpful? Yeah, amazing, amazing. हमने सुना आकांक्षा, very good. Kavita says it's showing an evolving plan but couldn't access video. So Kavita or anyone else, just try and log in with the email that you had provided us when you registered for the course. Okay, so try and log in there. If you're not based in India, wait for another 5, 10 days. It's going to take time. It was supposed to get launched in India on 15th. It got delayed. And the app, what is that? Apple thing is getting delayed by another week or so. So it's going to take some time. But it's happening. That's what I'm happy about. There's always going to be some bit of gadbad, and I'm absolutely okay about it. What I'm happy is that you'll get everything in one place. I will be able to meet all of you in one place. The community section would be there. When you listen to my daily insight and you feel, oh, no, this is what I feel I should ask Reena, put it down. I would make detailed videos every day. In the morning I would sit and I would be like, okay, this is what I want to talk about, and every single day you'll get my insight. So that's what I want to do. ठीक है, मान्या says आपकी वीडियो इंस्पायर करती है, कॉन्फिडेंस देती है. वंडरफुल, लवली. Okay, Jyoti says log in with same email but still showing need subscription. That's what I'm saying. So Jyoti, if you're stuck somewhere, email, allow us to respond by Monday. Yeah. ठीक है. Congratulations, went through the app, happy to explore. Wonderful. Awesome. I'm very happy. So you have any questions for me? I want to share a few things. See, I will make a separate video where I'll show my app. I'll do the screen share because on YouTube Live, I can't do that. I didn't know how many of you would attend here. And so I wanted to do it, over here because I don't have only parents who attended courses. There are others also. So I wanted to come over here and talk about it. And if you have any queries, I would love to know. The daily insight is something that will come up every day. Every day. So today I've put one, it'll go away by tonight. Tomorrow another one would come, it'll go away. And so the daily insight is our insights. That's all. Secondly, if you are at the foundation level, you will have access to the books, the 2 books. You will also have access to all my YouTube live videos. There are 4 videos that still need to be uploaded, which should get done within a week. But all YouTube live videos you would have access to. You would have access to what else in foundation? Books, YouTube live videos, uh, the journal. I don't know. Some of you filled the journal, right? I mean, today, and it's good that we released it on a Saturday, so you can do the weekly review. And there would be some suggestions I'll keep popping up, and I'll improvise on those suggestions as time passes. But as I learn, I'm also learning, So as I learn, I'll improvise on my suggestions so you get something. If you're an evolving level, empowered level, and if you're not able to do a home program, a suggestion will pop up. Why don't you tap on this? And you can tap along. So I'm trying to make it like handhold. Okay, come on, let's do it together. Yeah. So wonderful. Wonderful. Purnima says, I did not get access. Purnima, your name was there. Even in fact, this one's Jyoti's name was there. The email, it was all there. So I'll check with them. You just send me an email that I've not yet received. Okay. So any questions that you have for me today related to the app, let me know. If not, I will take up the question that was asked in one of my previous classes. So any question that you have for me related to the app. Foundation, I told you, in evolving level, you get, I think, 13 master classes. I've just completed that astronaut, the vestibular visual auditory protocol. That will also get updated within a week. So you will have access to all master classes if you are an evolving. All master classes, 13, 14 of them, including that emotional wellness 21, 22, 23. You'll have access to all of that. You'll also have access to around 60, 70 techniques, where there is a short description, and you'll have the books, you'll have the YouTube live. So that's all that would be there in evolving. And in empowered, you'll have all my courses: primitive reflex integration for emotional regulation, for academic readiness, autism intervention program, boost oral motor. What else did I do? Record laying the foundation, managing behaviors. So everything would be there in that. Yeah. Ma'am, I want to do autism intervention course, but now everything is in the app. What would you suggest then? So autism intervention course is still held, huh, Jyoti? Because that course will separately, even the emotional regulation course will still be held separately, because the recording is there, but the meeting of 8 sessions that we meet is not going to be a part of the app. So the course is still available. Is it available in India only because I can't access? Yes, Shalini. For now, today it's in India, and in a week or so, I'll check with them. Within a week, I think it should be released all over the world. I wanted to do autism, ye ho gaya. Then when it's available for outside, I told you, Shilpa, the course, the courses is in the empowered level. Yeah, the courses are all there in the empowered level. Yes. Wonderful. Any other questions for me? And I'm very happy. These words, I mean, I got the first message from Samreen in the app, in that community section, which says, and I got it from Akanksha and from Sadaf. So I was like, wow, I think people already know it. I thought I'll do it at 5:30, but people already know it. So thank you. It's amazing. It feels like amazing. Seriously, I can't tell you. So it's wonderful. Awesome. So now ये क्या है, इवॉल्विंग लेवल प्लान उसमें शो नहीं हो रहा है, बट वीडियो एक्सेस अभी नहीं हो रही. इट विल बी डन. विच कोर्सेज आर इंक्लूडेड इन द ऐप? ऑल कोर्सेज, अंजुम, all of them. Zoya, I think you're Anjum only. I don't know. But anyways, what I'm saying is all of them that I just said: autism intervention, primitive reflex integration, emotional regulation, academic readiness, boost oral motor, laying the foundation, managing behavior. So you can watch that. Okay? All of them. The group mentoring and those recordings are not included. That's different. For overseas, will you be announcing time? I said, yeah, I would put it in that notification group also. And I will also send, I don't know if I can send an email. I would do that. Yeah, I'll do that. Last year I did your course, primitive reflexes. This year I did autism intervention. Will I get free access to your app? Anjali, if you've done it, you do get free access to the evolving level. You must have got, okay, evolving level. Okay, very happy for you, ma'am, and it'll be very helpful for you. Yeah, when I was going through these courses, and when I was going through the, like for the techniques, I wanted the descriptions to be added up, like, which technique, when to do, is it disorganizing, is it calming? So we had a big list of around 80, 90 techniques, and I told my therapist Mayula and Preeti to work on it, and they were like, my god, this seems like revision and it's so much of learning. And I was so happy, because if it's like There are therapists with 16 years of experience, 14, 15 years of experience. And I was like, if it's learning for you, I can imagine what a great help it will be for parents. So I'm very happy. Okay. अच्छी डिजाइन की है ना, मैंने नहीं डिजाइन की है. The person has designed it. The only thing that I want is when the screen goes off, uh, I want the course to keep playing, and I want the on off button, which is released now. You should get it by tomorrow morning. Okay, can't get an empowered plan? You can if you want to. You can get the empowered plan, Harshil, if you want to. I pre-registered. When will I get access link? It should have been sent. The all of this has been sent, so it should have been sent, Amartya. You should have got it. Emotional well-being courses won't be shared. They are all well-being. Nahi. No, no, no. Aparna, no well-being, wellness. The tapping that we did, that will be shared, not the emotional well-being. That was personal, right, Aparna? So that won't be shared. My group mentoring won't be shared. Okay. Okay, so I think I've taken questions. I wanted to talk about the topic which I had planned for this week. So there's one more question here. What will be the major difference between evolving and empowered? In evolving, you get all access to master classes. In empowered, and you get around 70 techniques. Okay, the ones that I've recorded. In empowered, you get access to all the recorded courses and all the master classes and all the techniques that I've recorded, which are around, I think, 100, 120. I'll check it out. I'm not sure, but it's around that much. You also get to meet me in evolving. You get to meet me once a month for therapy topic. In empowered level, we meet twice. Once we meet for the therapy topic, and the other time we meet for case discussions, where I take my videos where I'm working with the child and I show you the video and I tell you why I was doing swinging. Why am I giving deep pressure? Why did I stop giving deep pressure? So there's going to be a detailed case discussion that's under empowered. In Empowered, we meet every Friday to plan for the next week. We do an emotional wellness talk. We do some topic related to mindset. In Evolving, we meet twice a month, 2 Fridays, second and fourth. Make sense? Yes? Paiswini Pachori. ये आप कैसे कार्य करता है, आप उसको चला के देखिए तो आपको समझ में आ जाएगा, है ना? I'm a part of autism intervention. I didn't get access. That's what I'm saying. So Kanika, if you've not got email, ठीक है? Harshil says I can't upgrade. Email karo na. Just email. I'm not able to upgrade. Then I'll see what is happening. It's just the first day. There may be a few glitches. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't, because I have the empowered level. Okay. My husband, I've put it as evolving. In my son's phone, I've made it foundation. So I can see what is happening at each level for everybody. Yeah. So Harshil, just email. Email to info@autisminsights.com. Yes. Okay, so what I wanted to talk about was one parent. She wrote, her question was, my child's therapist has suggested that we do therapeutic brushing, and my child does not allow. Let me just go through that question well. Give me a second. I'm just going to open it. I'm going to read it right, like the in the words of the parent. So I'm clear. Give me a second. 1 minute. Yera. Sorry, 1 minute. Will therapeutic brushing help? My therapist asked me to brush him 3 times. He doesn't let me do so, so I let him play with grains and sand, and he likes it. And it's an active engagement. Will it help? That's the question. Okay. So, what I want to answer, or rather suggest, is therapeutic brushing. Sometimes it's, I don't know if it's Will Bagger's brushing or which one is the parent referring to. But when we do brushing with a child, aim is that the child calms down. Okay, that's what the aim is. Now, so I don't have complete clarity on what is the outcome. It's very important that we need to know what is the outcome. Why do we want to do it? Is it because the child has a tactile sensitivity, or is it because I want to calm down the child? Because deep pressure touch or deep brushing is always very calming. I need to know the purpose of the uh, activity that I'm doing with the child. If you've seen my last time's YouTube live video, I did speak about different, what you say, there's something like a sensory modulation disorder. sensory discrimination disorder. So there are different profiles, the disorder can manifest in different ways. I need to know first, where is the child? Why are we doing this activity? Okay. If my goal is calming, that is one thing. If I talk about, then in that case, I don't have to only do brushing. I can do deep pressure with a therapy ball. I can do deep pressure in between two mattresses. I can do deep pressure in that lycra tunnel if the child crawls in it. I can do deep pressure in, like by giving pressure, by giving massages. So there are various ways to provide deep pressure if my aim is to calm down the child. If you're talking about like a Wellbager's brushing protocol, that is something which even as therapists we have to learn the entire protocol. And even if I tell you, like, do this, do that, you have to feel it. It's an experiential learning, so that I cannot comment on this kind of a platform. If my child does not allow brushing, I will not do it for the child. That is definite. If I want to do, say, massaging, for example. Okay, so this is me doing it, right? I am massaging myself like this, me. If my child doesn't even allow that, what I do is I take the child's hand. So if some kids are very sensitive around their face, for example, they don't allow my hand to touch their face. So I take their hand and I touch their face, because the information that the body receives when you touch your own self. So if I'm putting cream on my face, it's a different what you call circuit. But if I put it on my face, it's a different circuit. If you put it on my face, it's a different circuit. So if I find that the child is not allowing, I'll use the child's hand to do the activity. That helps sometimes. What is the purpose of the activity? That's another important thing. If I just want to calm down the child, deep pressure can be done in so many different ways. Another thing, you've mentioned, I don't know the name of the parent. You've mentioned, if I just let him play with grains, is it enough? When you play with grains, you're using only this part of the hand to play, so the exposure is not given to the full, what you call, to bigger or more area. Yes, it is active participation, but if you've heard me speak, the vestibular, the proprioceptive, and the tactile, they are the base of the learning pyramid. If I just do tactile, and if I don't work on vestibular, if I don't work on proprioceptive, it will not be very helpful. So if the child is just playing with grains, okay, and there is no adaptive response. Now, this is something that I teach in details in autism intervention class. But what I'm trying to convey is, if I'm just playing with grains, or if I'm putting my hand in it, I have a lot of kids who play, and they see the grains fall and they go like this and they flap. They are not organizing that input. I hope it makes sense what I'm saying. If I play with the grains, and like, I know of parents who used to play with shaving foam. Kids would play in the shaving foam, but they would write alphabets like A, B, or they may just draw something. So they are getting the sensory input, but they are using it for a task which is meaningful. I hope you get my point. So only playing with grains is not going to take care of the tactile processing challenge. No, I need to work on tactile, vestibular, and what is the third one? Proprioceptive, all three of them together. Yes, active participation is important, provided you are demanding something which is like a challenge for the child, and the child tries to do that. Even if it is calming, and if the child doesn't allow brushing, I try to use the child's hand to do it. If the child doesn't allow that, and I'm not talking about like a therapeutic brushing here, I'm talking about in general. So only grains is not going to help. My summary would be vestibular, proprioceptive, tactile, all three are important. Why am I doing brushing? What is the purpose? That is important. What is the profile of my child? Does my child have a sensory processing challenge, or a sensory discrimination disorder, or a sensory based motor disorder, or it's a combination of all three? And then if it is all three, which is the one that I'm focusing on? So you need to ask your therapist, what are you working on? Like this week, I saw one child who came to me. I told him, to assume different positions. Like, if I lie down, he was lying down. If I sat on the ball, he was sitting. So I know that he does not have a sensory based motor. He doesn't have problems with praxis, real problems with praxis. But when it comes to oral motor, yeah, it was difficult for him. So what am I trying to convey is I need to know the level of the child. Only playing with grains, and the child is just playing with grains, getting into his own zone and flapping and watching and giving himself that visual stimulation. No, that's not going to help. So I hope it makes sense. I hope. Are you getting my point? Like, only therapeutic brushing or only tactile is not the solution, because vestibular, proprioceptive, tactile, on that builds your auditory, the visual, the taste, the smell, and then on top of it is motor planning. So it's like a step by step thing. Only doing tactile, only playing with grains is not going to be helpful. Okay. So I hope that was helpful. Now, uh, I'm from Pakistan. I want to take access. So, it would be released everywhere in a week. Yeah. And I will be updating it. Next Saturday, again, I'll come live at 10 a.m. IST, and I'll update you on whatever the status is for the app. Yes. And how to approach to get sessions. Just email info@autisminsights.com. Kalyani, I don't take individual sessions. I offer my trainings, offer my services through trainings, and that's how I offer. My therapist, they take the courses. My son enjoys massaging on his back with cream. Is it okay? Absolutely okay. See, that's what I'm saying, Vipul. It's about what is my purpose? Why am I doing it? Is it to make my child calmer? Is it my, if is it that my child has to come to an optimum level? What is my purpose? That is important. Yes. All right. So one of my friend didn't do any training from you. If she access it with, which will be helpful to go ahead with her 9-year-old. See, if it depends on the parent. I feel empowered is best. You meet me more often. That's what it is. But if you want to start slow, start with foundation. If you feel, oh no, I can do it at evolving, you start there. So that's how it is. Okay. So I hope, did that question help you to understand that only playing with grains or only brushing is not going to help, right? Alrighty. What are these questions? Do we need a subscription for the access? Yes, you need to subscribe. For now, for this month, till the end of April, anyone who subscribes gets 1 month free because we just launched it. After that, it is a paid thing. Yes, and the free thing is only for the foundation level. I'm giving it free for the parents who've done courses with me, so they are getting the evolving level. Okay. I got evolving level access, but no videos are opening. They say get empowered level. No, no, no. It is opening. Even I have. You'll have to explore more, Anjali. I don't think it's that way. How to take therapeutic listening from you or app, ma'am? You can take therapeutic listening from an app, and you can email. See, if you have such kinds of queries, email. You know. Okay. So I hope whatever question that we discussed was helpful. I'm thankful that you all are here supporting me and making me feel that I did something good by launching the app. Thank you so much for making me feel that, and I see that it's going to change everyone. I have put in my hard work and I'm ready to do those daily insights. You listen to the insights. Only listening to the insights is going to change you. I call it as the momentum builder. Do the morning review, evening review, do the weekly review. Okay, do it every day. Listen to the daily the daily insight, and if you're what you call an evolving member, just do one of the class, one lecture every day. That is enough. And if you're at the foundation level, listen to one book, one chapter every day. That also would be enough. Yeah. So Kalyani has a question. Kalyani, if you have these questions, email me because I want to take one in depth. Okay. Next week's question. So this was this week. Now I'm going to take the next week. This question is about my son doesn't sit on the swing alone. So that's the next week's question. So I'm going to take it one at a time. And if you send me, I'll put your question in the list and I'll take it in details. Okay. All righty. Nidhi, it's already launched in India. Okay. I'll see you and next Saturday at 10 a.m. And if you have any queries, email to info@autisminsights.com, AWETISM. ठीक है? All righty. Bye bye.